Hey guys, welcome back to episode 5. Just picking up right where we left off. I just had a quick sleep, so you'll probably hear some zombies, some skeletons burning. Just kind of picking up where we left off, still working in this machine area. Went ahead and made myself a cobalt shovel. Put a little more decoration on the outside up there. That's still kind of a work in progress. And of course I went mining to get some more materials. See what I went and got there. So let me show you something real quickly before we get too much further into our project for the day. So I'm going to take one of these enriched iron and one piece of coal. So if you remember what I told you a few episodes ago that we were making coal at a 1 piece iron for 4 coal ratio, well, now that we have this machine right here, we can now improve it to a 1-to-1 ratio. So it's now taking one of these enriched iron and one piece of coal, and we will get one piece of steel dust. There's our steel dust. Pop this into our smelting factory, and now we have our steel. So now that we have this process, um, our steel resources are going to be a lot better. But until we have that machine, it's hard to get a bunch of steel because you had to get a bunch of coal. So what are we going to work on today? Well, like we kind of left off end of last episode, we're going to work on setting up an AE network and start seeing if we can automate these a little bit and maybe make some more thermal expansion machines. I don't have a whole lot of Certus. Where's Certus dust there and Certus quartz. But I already went ahead and made some flux dust. So we're going to kind of see how far we can get. So let me just pull all this down and start working. And you can see I went and got a bunch of gold. We're going to need redstone, at least 1 diamond. What else? We need at least some iron. And that. So that should be a pretty good start. I got some glass over here. Just went ahead and brought in the all my chests. I think I got some iron in the furnace. Nope. Oh, it's already in inventory. Okay. So let's first make our knife. Certus knife. There we go. And sticks. Sticks should be in here. There we go. I want to use the other recipe because I do not want to use Certus quartz on that. So nether quartz is a little more abundant, so let's use those. At least for the time being. So I'm just going to pull these down, replace it. Still works the same. Okay. Alright, so let's make our controller next. And I need a drive, controller. Let's make this so we can let that cook. Okay. Knife. And redstone. There we go. An advanced processor. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that in and let that cook. And then I'm going to make these flux crystals. Because I'm out of this. I'll just pull the whole stack now. So I need 4 of those. And okay, so just some iron for that. So grab our advanced processor. Alright, there we go. So now let's make a drive or a chest. Let's just go ahead and go all the way and just make a drive. So I believe I have an extra chest in here. Need 1 chest or 2 chests? Just 1. And let's go ahead and make some more basic processors now. Probably make about a lot of these. So go ahead and make 6, why not? Well, need to cook off some more silicone. So we'll just make 5 of those. I will pop this in here, and is this going to work? Yeah, it'll work. Sometimes these mechanism machines are a little bit picky about other mods. So let's go ahead and make like 10. I got 2 of those now, so we should have a drive. Alright, now let's make a terminal. So that's crafting. I want just a regular access terminal. Okay. Alright, so let's make a conversion matrix. We'll make 2 for now. So let's make some of this, because we're going to need it. In fact, that's going to be probably our shortcoming, our ME cable. Okay, now we have our access terminal. And I got a full inventory. Sticks I can get rid of. Actually, I'm going to dump this off because I saved those so we can start programming the buses. Okay, so I got that finished. So let me tear this up a little bit. Find a good spot to put this. And get my new cobalt shovel. Okay. So let me go ahead and actually just take most of this out right here, because I'm going to need to access the underside of the machines. Okay. So let's just toss down our controller. I'm going to have to make a disk, a storage disk. Make sure this works okay. Yes, it does. Great. And cool, we're, let's see, 6 units a tick. Okay, awesome. Let me make a, oh, let me get out of here first. Oh. There we go. So next, let's make a, we're just going to make a 1K disk for right now. Okay, so we can make that on the controller, or put it in the drive. And I'm just going to stick this drive. Eventually I want it over there, but I don't think we have enough ME cable yet, so I'm going to go mine for some more Certus quartz. So I'm just going to stick it right next to each other. They can share power and share the interface since they're connected. Okay, so let's see how many buses we can make. So I'm wanting to make a precision export for those, and then basic imports. Okay. So let's see what we can make. So it's precision import, precision export. Okay. So make some. I think I'll make some pistons too. Rush cobble. And I have iron. So let's see, we're going to need 4 pistons. No. Just do it like that. Alright, so we'll do 4 of those. I'm going to see if we have any slime balls. Well, that might be another issue. I have to find a slime chunk or start looking around. So that's 1. So I need to make more cable and more conversion matrix. Okay. So we're going to need 4 of these total. What am I missing? Probably basic processors. So I got 1, so I'll make another 3 for right now. Oh, you know what? 6, 8. Because we're going to use those a whole lot. So hopefully everybody joins in this series. I know I'm having fun. It's kind of like my take a break from Greg Tech series, and um, it's just fun. I also am going to make a crusher today too. I went and got it. Went down to down there and got some buckets of lava because we needed the lava. Couldn't make it last episode, so we're gonna make that as well. So today's going to be kind of a automation, a little bit of automation, as much as we can get, and a little bit more machines, kind of getting us set up a little bit more, because my goal is to have this factory kind of running on its own without much intervention, so that way I can kind of work on my next project. That's kind of the way I like to do things, because I can leave this project alone and not have to worry, come back and babysit it a whole lot. Okay, so let's make more of these. 5 of those. And I'm going to run out of ME cable. Yeah. So, like I said earlier, the ME cable is going to be the issue for this one, because I just don't have tons of Fluix dust, because I don't love on Certus, so we're going to try to do the best we can. Alright, so we need two more interfaces. Okay, there's our 2 interfaces. Let's see what we have for. I don't think we have any slime balls. I don't think there's a way to make them either. Okay. Well, so at least we'll be able to export. We will not be able to import until I go get some slime balls. So I may actually break the camera and go do that, because I definitely want to get this kind of set up. Go back to this. So let's make these pieces right here. Other quartz, that. So let's make. See if we can make 24 of that. And glass. Okay. Am I out of iron? Yeah. Gotcha. So 1, 2 of those. And then I have 2 more of these. So there's my precision exports. So remember remember I told you earlier that on the mechanism, they go on top and bottom. So we'll go top there. There we go. So we got that. Okay, so let me go get some slime. I want to take a sleep and go get these slime balls so we can finish wiring these up. That way I can kind of get them set and kind of show you how cool it is. So give me a second. Be right back. So after looking through NEI, I realized that I can use MFR rubber for the sticky pistons. So instead of me spending a huge amount of time looking for some slimes, either Tinker's Construct or vanilla, I'm just going to use this. I also made myself a knapsack, but with, I believe the Galacticrack interface doesn't give me an icon up here. So I can just shift over here to this, and I can just move some of my stuff up here. That way I got a little more room. I shouldn't even brought all this junk with me, but so I already got 4 rubber, so that'll make me 4 sticky pistons pretty quickly. And that way I can also maybe grab a few saplings while I'm here. I think I got a few saplings in my chest in there, but that way in the next few episodes I'm going to start probably do a little bit of tree farming. So that's 9, so that'll work. There's 3 more over there. So I'm just going to cut down these trees and head on back. This makes it a whole lot easier than going and hunting for slimes. Because I have not seen one, this whole, blue or green, this whole map. But then again, I haven't explored much. Okay, so that's actually a rubber sapling there. So I got 29 rubber, so that's a good bit of rubber just from the few trees I cut down. And I see a sapling. Okay. Alrighty, so let's head on back. And there's a couple more, perfect. So we're going to probably set up a MFR tree farm. Probably eventually. And I did find some more Certus down this little ravine right here. It's kind of a shallow ravine, but at least I found a few more because we're just going to go through that like crazy. I've also been kind of thinking while I was running back and forth between here and there whether or not I should do a fuzzy export into the enrichment chamber. I just don't know since I got several mods with different ore spawn. So I may do that. That would make sense for me to do that at least. So let's go ahead and do it then. I can turn that precision into something. Okay. So let me switch over to my knapsack and see what I need to get out of here. So I'm just going to put all that stuff up that I don't need right now, and I'll deal with it off camera. Get this stuff down. That. So like I got 2 different coppers, so it makes sense for me to just use go ahead and use a fuzzy. I'm going to make 1 more piston, so let's get some more of that and these down. That. Okay, so let's get back to this. So 1 more piston, so I can use it to make the another basic. Probably gonna grab some more redstone here in a minute. So that's that one. So we'll take that one for the fuzzy, and I'll turn these 2 into stickies. Okay, that'll work. Okay, so where were we? So let's make another one of these. Grab another diamond. Diamond. Grab redstone while I'm in this chest too. Silicone. And knife there. So advanced processor. And hopefully I got some more E6. Maybe. Okay. So basic export, advanced processor. Now we have a fuzzy. So now we don't have to worry about setting a whole bunch of different ores. We can just use whatever's ore dictionary. Pop that there. You can see they look a little different. Okay, so now let's focus on our imports. So I have 2 of those, so I need to make another interface. Should be pretty easy. So I got everything pretty much out of ready. Except for what am I missing? No. Basic import. Okay, well, let's just manually put it in. Okay, great. So pop these underneath. Just like that. I'm not going to worry about super quick withdrawal on the imports because it'll work itself out. So you can see right here I got kind of a clean area, and what I'm going to do is going to come back with hopefully an amoeba sol and kind of pretty this up a little bit. Since we don't have buildcraft, I would otherwise use a facade, but no buildcraft installed, so I'll find a way to pretty this up here in the next few episodes. Okay, so now what we need to do is, since I got those wired up, and I have 19 cable, I believe I could have enough cable just to wire this over here. That was my plan for this little area. So we want to go this way. There we go. Let's go ahead and bring this wire back. Hopefully get enough wire. And I should not do that. Should need to take it up a level so we can save as much wire as we can. Run it right against the floor. I can replace you underneath. That way I won't have creatures under the floor. Okay, cool. You gotta be kidding me. The exact amount? Wow, that never happens. You're always usually one short, never the exact amount. Awesome. So now what are we pulling? 10 units a tick. Okay. Okay. And the reason I had that dirt there was to be able to get out of this hole. Awesome. Alright, so I'd still need more cable because I gotta wire up these. So let's make that. So I have 6 of these. And do I have any? That. So that's not a whole lot. Yeah, I'm going to cook some more glass. Okay. Well, let's see if I can get glass in here. Nope, it's still outside. There we go. Make some more of that, so we need a good bit. Okay, let's give that a shot, see how far we can get. Two. That's 9. Let's make this last section. Okay, so that's 12. Alright, so we'll go here, here, and down. I'll bring this down underneath as well. Let's go down one more. There we go. Let's see if we have enough. There we go. Okay, awesome. So that should be pulling out pretty well. So that's what I say, these basics are fine. It'll eventually sort itself out. Not too worried about having, you know, pulling stacks at a time. Not at this point, at least. Let's check our power. And power is good. So we have enough to at least run the AE network and the smelter. So we just got to check this as well. And I'm missing a little bit of pipe. No big deal. Okay. So let's switch to my backpack. So copper. So which one do we want? Ignore damage. Ignore MBT data. 10. Iron. Okay. So if I remember this right, that should be set up so any ore dictionary for copper and tin, it'll pull right into the network no matter which mod it's from. And that's loud. I forget how loud that is. So cool. All right, so we got that kind of working now, and makes me a little more happier. So, and that's withdrawing, and then I gotta set this out. Now, I didn't set this to a fuzzy because everything that goes through this mechanism is going to turn it into one type of the material. So I'm not as worried about this. Okay, 10. And copper. There we go. Off and running. Like that. Okay. Well, so I'm going to stop the camera and let's check the time and see what we're going to make next. I imagine if we have enough time, we're going to start making some of these the thermal expansion machines so we can get moving forward with that a little bit. So give me 1 second. Let me check it out. Okay, guys, back, and went ahead and cleaned up all that chest, imported everything into the network. Actually made one more drive, but yeah, we would need another drive. So just made another 1K. So that way I brought everything, got rid of all the crappy chests, got everything looking a little bit cleaner, and just finished covering everything up. So let's make a few more machines before we gotta go. So next, crusher. So we need these lava buckets. What else did we need? Yeah, steel casing, some osium, and some redstone. Okay. And redstone. Casing. And rich alloy. Okay, let's make this real quick. So 1, 2 of those. And come on, get out of there. Okay. It just doesn't like to get shift clicked in there. Probably because it's got 2 different recipes for the circuits. Alright, there's our crusher, and we get our buckets back. So let's stick this right here. That's kind of the interface for it. And you can see the windmill's just kicked on to fill up the buffer. And looks like we're back doing okay on that. So I'm not going to automate this, like I said, I think last episode. This could be more of a manual machine right now, unless I go down the route of biogenerators, which I may, depending on our power use. Okay, so next let's get a little bit of thermal expansion machines made. So we need an induction smelter, which I started making some NVAR for. Machine frames, we need glass, copper. Okay, so ferrous. I wonder if that's in my pack. It is. And that is iron dust. So that's a great way for us to go right into using our crusher. It's almost like I had a plan, isn't it? It's a little loud too. We'll step away from there. We'll make something else. Glass. Gold. Iron. Okay, so let's make these machine frames. 1, 2, 3, and maybe 3 of these. I don't know what the other one was. Okay, and copper. Pull out like some copper. Okay. 4. It's not enough, but start. It might be. Actually, this should be enough. So let that cook real quick. And everything else we should have. As soon as that comes through. Well, there's 3. That'll work. An induction smelter. And let's get a magma. There we go, spelling. So nether brick. I should have those in here. Yep, there we go. And liquid transposer. It might be short a bucket though. What else do we need? Looks like it's it. Awesome. So those are going to be our 3 machines. So the reason I made these 3 things is for us to make the induction smelter to make electrum, and the magma crucible and liquid transposer to make the either the energy storage, redstone energy source cells, and what am I thinking? The tesseracts. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay, so I probably will automate these, so I will probably gonna leave a little bit of space. I'm just gonna bring up power in the middle. So we can put liquid transposer there, magma crucible on the side, so we can hook those together. So that should be. Is that not connecting? Oh, that's not. I wonder if that's a visual glitch or what. Well, let me just stretch this out just a little bit more. And I will check that off camera to see if that's a visual glitch, or actually I need to switch to, because if you mouse over the tooltip, it says it can takes MJs, can handle MJs. So I'm wondering why that's not hooking up. So we got 1, 2, 3. So this will be good right here. Well, we'll have to see how that goes here coming next episode. I'm hoping that's just a visual glitch and they do hook up, but if not, then it'd be a great time to start getting us into some conduits. So thanks for joining me on this episode 5 of my single player series. Look forward to seeing you again on the next one, and be sure to tune into our modded 1.6.4 series, because starting the next episode, which will be episode 9 for that series, it's going to get a whole lot more interesting, and we're going to really take off the next 5 episodes. And we've got some other things coming down the pipe for the channel, so we're going to kind of announce that either on a separate video or on the next episode 9. So again, thanks for joining me. See you next time.